Hello everyone, I'm Jenn Rose with Urban Nectar, and I'm here with Nia of Eclectic Wellness, and we are sitting down for Tea Talks, and I'm here to chat with women who inspire us in the healing community, and I'm so excited to have Nia here and discuss a little bit with us about the journey to wellness. And so I'd love to ask her, any advice that you have for people who are on the wellness journey. I know it can be overwhelming with so many different avenues and, so much that we see in social media. What advice or recommendations would you have to someone starting their journey?
Yeah, so the first tip I would say for someone to really start to bask in the idea of wellness and not weight loss and really caring for their body is break up with dieting. And you don't have to be on a traditional diet like where you're giving up carbs or keto or whatever's trendy to have a dieting mentality. And a dieting mentality is when you're saying things like, my food has to be clean eating only. I have to eat paleo only. That food is bad, that food is good, am I allowed to have this? Right. So really breaking up with that idea, and you'll start to notice if you start to draw that awareness to your language, that it's so ingrained in our culture, and a lot of marketing and kind of like advertising take advantage of that just to try to be on trend. Let me have some of this tea first.
So we are sipping on the Divine Masculine, and we are harnessing this energy with the full moon release, and so stepping into our power. Yes, we are enjoying this tea today.
So going with that, the first tip, I would say the second tip would be becoming mindful and aware, because if you don't have any idea where you're at when you're trying to make changes or step more into that of a wellness journey, it's going to be a lot more difficult if you aren't in tune with your body. So part of breaking up with dieting is really curating that mindfulness around your food choices. So instead of thinking like, am I allowed to have this, or is this bad, or is this good, I ask the question like, does this food love me? Does my body love this food as much as I love it? Is this going to serve me? Think of yourself as like a child. Or when you're pregnant, people tend to take care of themselves really well. Like they will give up things like the nitrates and like the lunch meats, and really making sure their nutrition is on point. But once they're without the baby, those maybe habits start to fall on the wayside. So really caring for yourself like you are a vessel, because that's truly what your body is. And then the third tip I would say is, when it comes to exercise, moving with intention and not doing it as a punishment for eating bad, and more so the celebration of your body. So we often will go to the gym and do things that we dread, and
I don't always love working out.
And like if your environment sucks, it's gonna be hard. Like sometimes the gym is like really depressing, especially like if you live in San Diego, or if it is you're watching this during the summer season. Go outside, take a walk, take a hike.
I love running outside.
Yeah, it's like nature is so healing.
Definitely.
So you can even do a full body workout on your grass or something like that. Make sure it's something that you enjoy, because if you're going again constantly dreading it, you're probably going to give up a lot quicker. And if you're debating should I go to the gym or should I do this, I always say Nia, if you didn't have legs, all you would want to do is run.
Yeah.
If you weren't well, you'd dream about going and participating in a yoga class. Just move your body for the celebration of it being healthy rather than a punishment.
I love that too. And sometimes when we're more in these reflective states and our bodies slow down, it's important to once we come out of that, to move our body and to move that energy and to intuitively follow what feels good for you. If it's dance, or if it's I just need to get outside and run in nature, or do yoga or whatever. Just I think following your intuition, it will guide you. Right?
Yeah. Nothing you'll ever seek is going to be outside of you. It's always going to come within, and that sounds like the most woo-wooest thing, but think of when you had kind of a missing piece inside of you, or you were searching for something. Chances are the thing that you were seeking outside was just kind of like a band-aid for a bullet wound. everything is you're going to be guided truly by your heart, your body. Your body knows what's best.
For sure, I love that. And I think the challenge is that, you know, we have that old programming or those, you know, old beliefs that you were talking about, especially when it comes to dieting, you know, and we think about carbs, I don't eat carbs. So that mind shift, you know, it takes time, and I think the lesson in it is just being patient with yourself.
Oh yeah. It's not overnight. I think from the ages of 13 to 23 I was with a dieting mentality, and I'm 28 now, so like there's so much freedom beyond it.
That's Paloma, my daughter. Well, Nia, thank you so much for coming out to chat over some tea today, and I really enjoyed, you know, what you were sharing with the community. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
So thanks for being here,
Thanks for having
and
me.
we'll see you next time on Tea Talks.